Namaste. Today, let's talk about laziness. My dear friends, laziness is not your enemy. Don't get too critical about it. Don't judge it. You have to understand how to effectively handle it. Yes, I understand that most of the times when we fail, the most important attribute is laziness. But do we know that there is a whole big story behind why we get lazy a lot of times? Most of the time, there is some emotion, some trauma, or some sort of a wrong interpretation in our subconscious mind which drives us to be too lethargic or be lazy or postpone and not just have that zeal or enthusiasm to do anything. Today in this special episode, I'll explain two such aspects which could be the key reason why you might be extremely lazy in the past few years. The number one reason could be that in childhood, nobody acknowledged or appreciated your little achievements, little joy. Parents being too busy about trying to meet the needs or, probably not knowing those parenting skills, did not feel it was important that they sit with you and look at your little tiny achievements and appreciate you for what you did. And every time you were disappointed about you doing something great but not being received, acknowledged, appreciated or allowed for what you did or for your little achievements, you felt it doesn't matter anyway if I achieve or not achieve, if I do this or don't do this, nobody is bothered anyway. So why do I have to do this? So that motivation to do that somewhere was lacking right from the childhood. So as we grow up, we forget that some sort of a lack, some sort of an emotional support happened in the childhood, and we keep wondering, why am I not motivated enough? Why is the inspiration not coming through gracefully? But as we grow up, we should understand that parents had their own challenges. They, in the first place, didn't know the art of parenting effectively, or they were too busy to give attention to these details. Let's accept this, forgive them, and then appreciate that little self which is there at the subconscious level even now as an inner child. Let's shower some love, appreciation to that little inner child within us and get over that feeling that I was not acknowledged by our parents. And once you get over that inner wound, of course with a little bit of efforts in the meditative state or probably taking help of a therapist if it's too deep, once you get over that need, that vacuum, that lack, then it becomes very easy for you to set certain goals and work towards that with absolute inspiration deep within. So remember that sometimes laziness could have a deeper impact than what you're logically thinking could be the reason. The second most important thing is we don't set goals appropriately. I've spoken about this in a lot of my previous videos, where we are driven with one single goal when it comes to goal setting, at least when the discussion under that title comes, that the goal is all about being able to earn so much or being able to work in so-and-so company, being able to purchase so-and-so asset. But the mind loses its passion, its drive after that is achieved, because we know as time passes by, most of us are able to achieve those goals materialistically. But once we get over that inquisitiveness, that quest, then we feel blank. We don't know what else to do. There's no enthusiasm to achieve anything else. So you sitting down with yourself, picking up a paper or journaling through, understanding various aspects of goal setting, where achievement is not just about pursuing certain marks or buying certain assets, it's also about emotional well-being. So you have to jot down goals under different categories like mental goals, emotional goals, spiritual goals, social goals, behavioral goals, intellectual goals, so on and so forth, where after completion of one, you know that there are other dimensions in your own self that you have to work towards. And you know how you'll have to match up your caliber, your personality, your persona, your thinking to live up to those expectations. And therefore, getting over an excuse that I will do it tomorrow, maybe later, will automatically be taken care, where you know that you have to achieve these goals and there's a particular timeline for it and you have to scale yourself up for it. So you start automatically pulling up your socks because the enthusiasm, the joy, the thrill, the excitement of being there, of pursuing it, will overtake this little emotion of maybe I can do it another time. So being very clear about your aspirations and working towards that vacuum which was created way back then when you were not even aware of the impressions that it can have on your subconscious mind, on your health, on your future, can help you to reconcile the whole energy and march towards your exclusive divine life purpose. I hope this information was helpful for you. If you like this information, do not forget to share this with your loved ones and do subscribe to our channel without fail. Next time, I'll meet you again with another useful tip on drugless therapy. Until then, please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.